Your mind is in a different place than your external body, just like a transvestite. If a man is a man on the outside, but in his head thinks he's a woman on the, they're
Well,
not.
I mean,
They're not aligned.
what
They're
if they?
not
All
aligned.
right, but what if they don't
Doesn't
even
mean
think they're a
lesser.
woman? They're just gay.
Then something is preventing them, and that's my whole question. What is it? What is it that's preventing them from
It's that they're
being
gay.
attracted to the opposite sex? You're right. I know it. I know that.
I mean, it's just
but
their
I'm saying
preference.
that. What is it? Exactly. No. I'm saying but the consciousness, your consciousness, you're only conscious because you have genetics, you have DNAs that have built your body. That's the only reason why you have consciousness. Otherwise, guess what? You don't have DNA, you don't have genetics, you don't have anything. No, you don't have to separate the whole thing to understand that either. Yeah, but that is going to affect your consciousness. But I'm saying I'm going deeper than consciousness, so I'm looking past consciousness. I don't care. Consciousness is irrelevant in this situation only because we're talking about your genetics. Then dude, you're arguing for gay as a choice and you don't even realize it. Externally. It seems like there is. No, my point. I am not saying that I. Yeah. So, and that is what we're built to do. That is what you're built to do. You can call semantics whatever you want. The reality is the same. You're built to do one thing. That is eat, fuck, and sleep. Because that is how you live. You eat, fucking sleep. I mean, hey, if you don't believe it, I don't know what else to tell you. You literally just admitted that that's what you believe. Again, you do this, but you do this with everything. But for the dozenth time, you just argued for eating, fucking sleeping is what makes you makes you.
This is what makes you a.
All right. So my point is that we're all built with the same parts on the outside, yet our brains don't match up. Then my question was, why is it that gays aren't? It's simple. No. Well, I will say that I am the normal, but I'm not to that level.
In what
I'm not
sense?
saying I'm normal. Well, so you're gay? So you're abnormal. No, listen, here's the point. My point, no, listen. So what I'm telling you is that normal would be what is, you want to see what the definition, go Google the definition of normal. Normal is going to be what is the most, of its, if you take everything relative, normality is going to be the one that is most common. And exactly. So that would make being straight a normal. Now, I don't mean normal as in what is it socially accepted as.
Yeah. It's not some something wrong mentally.
But you're not gonna have babies.
Not like they
don't procreate,
have.
and that's my point. You're not gonna procreate. You're not gonna create more babies. Your bloodline dies. Your bloodline dies with you. If you're gay, your bloodline dies with you. End of story. There's literally no argument there. You're gay. You can't get anything pregnant unless you choose to. Of course you physically can, because unless you're not built with the right parts, then you can get something pregnant. But if your brain tells you that you are not going to want to fuck this thing over here that will get pregnant if you fuck them, you want to fuck this thing over here that will not get pregnant, then guess what? You are not going to procreate.
I don't think it's your brain.
If you want to go against I don't care what it is. Dude, this isn't even. You're right. So now gay is a choice only.
No, not gay is a choice.
Gay is a choice. Yeah, you're saying gay is a choice.
Dude.
Either gay is a choice or it's not a choice, or it's both. I'm arguing that it is both. But it is not a choice in the sense that you're built with all the parts. You got a dick, you got a balls. But you don't want to fuck a woman because you are not aroused by that woman. It doesn't mean you physically can't. There are things that I don't want to do, but I can physically do. That is not the argument. The argument isn't what can you do versus what do you want to do. Not the argument. The argument is if you are gay, it's not the desire to procreate. Like I said hours ago, it doesn't mean that just because you're gay doesn't mean you don't want children. When you're gay, you physically are not Dude, genetically, my God, dude, this isn't. Why are you making it so hard for yourself?
It just.
Congrats, dude. Congrats. My point is, for God's sakes, dude. My point is this. As soon as it hits your fucking head, you'll understand. My point is, if you're gay, you don't want to fuck women, right? What happens if you don't fuck women and you only want to fuck men? Guess what? You're never gonna have a baby. So if you want to have a baby. Okay,
yeah, you could adopt.
Right.
You could go the lab route.
Yeah, you guys are just being funny.
No, for real.
Nobody's arguing those things. For God's sakes, nobody's gonna argue those. Nobody's arguing those things.
It's not like your bloodline can't go on, and your whole point was there's something genetically in a gay person.
Here, maybe I'm not making this clear enough. So let's just do this. Let's just assume that there's zero technology. Let's assume that you couldn't possibly let's just say this. There's no technology. And let's say that there is no way that you could. Well, I mean, I have to do this for you to grasp. Let's say that there is no technology. Let's say that there is nothing but just you and what you are willing to do because you're right. Absolutely procreate if that gay person fucks a woman, they can. But guess what? A lot of gay guys are absolutely unwilling to do that, and that would be the abnormal version. The abnormal one would be a gay man that is willing to have sex with a woman to have a child, because gay guys aren't going to want to do that. Now with technology, of course, they don't have to.
They've done that before.
Absolutely, they have. I never said it's impossible. I'm saying that if you are gay, then there is what? You guys are the ones who seem to know a lot more. I'm literally only going off of the basic stuff, which if you're gay,
it's common sense.
You don't want to fuck women, you're not going to have it. It is common sense. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is common sense. If you're gay, you don't want to have sex with a woman. And if you don't want to have sex with a woman, you're not going to have kids. Unless you do something out of your comfort zone that you don't want to do, and you do it anyway. But you're not hardwired to do that. That was a conscious decision you made to have sex with a woman in order to have a kid. Like I said, I'm not talking consciousness. I'm talking about subconsciousness. That was only... I never said that. I never said that a gay guy does not want to. Yes, subconsciously, something in them doesn't want to procreate, or there is something. They have a different genetic makeup. They are a different. Something else is different. But what I'm saying is, the reason why the gay thing is even a topic is because of the procreation thing, which is the basic instincts of a living organism is to create more of itself. That's basic. There's nothing.
I would argue that it is. I would argue that it's to survive, not in the sense of your family. No, not in the sense of your family going on, but in the sense of you living longer, as long as you can, and just keeping yourself alive.
Well, that's not what scientists argue. Scientists argue that the reason why you have the drive for sex, if you get down past the whole just what you think is your drive for sex, your drive for sex is because you are to procreate and to make more of your species. That is why we do it. That is why that's why we're built the way we're built. That's why we have the feelings that most of us have. And my whole point is that most of us have those feelings, but there are some who don't, and that is gay people. Doesn't mean they're not going to work their way around it, but what does matter is that their feelings are that they don't want to have sex with their opposite sex, which is the only way we can procreate. unless technology or unless you do something that you do not want to do. If I could only have babies by having sex with a gay man, then guess what? It's going to be really tough for me because I'm going to be like, I don't want to have sex with a man. I want children, but I don't want to fucking be gay. Same with a gay person. I want children, but I don't want to be straight.
The genetics want, okay?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like all we're saying is give love a chance, okay?
I'm saying that if that were the case, then I would feel for gay guys. I mean, if that were the case, then that's a good way to understand the situation a gay person finds himself in. I'm not gay at all, but if I knew that was the only way to have baby, I'd have to make a choice, wouldn't I? I'd have to make a choice. Do I do something that I just genetically am not wanting to? I do not have any desires for this person of the opposite sex.
But you genetically want to have a baby, so you genetically want to do it, right? You just went against what you said earlier.
Exactly. No, I'm not. I'm literally saying the same thing. I'm being very consistent here. That you don't. I am not saying that it's impossible. I have said many times it's not impossible. It's not impossible. A gay guy can do it. Maybe. Well, something's going on there because if we had zero technology, what I'm saying is that what my whole point was that maybe being gay, this is the whole point of how this conversation started, was that what I was saying was maybe, what if being gay is an actual, it's not a choice, obviously, because you're born that way, but it is on purpose, basically, because, and that's not what I'm saying. I believe I'm saying, what if being born gay is on purpose?
What if it wasn't a choice? It was on purpose?
Yeah, exactly. I knew you guys wouldn't understand. So I'm saying, what if my whole point, and listen, let me go back because you guys are so fervent in your arguments that you are so, you hold strong in your beliefs when you don't really have beliefs. You're just trying to argue against mine, which I'm not even saying is my belief.
Right, and we're the ones speaking in riddles.
Well, okay, on purpose. In other words, you were made that way purposefully. So no, you didn't choose to be gay. When you were in the womb, your genetics, this was the purpose of this was how this conversation started. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. If it was done on purpose, in other words, your genetics purposely made you get this, literally, the okay. So I'm saying, my point was, what if you don't know that though. And listen, I don't know what I'm saying. I do not know what I'm saying. You don't know shit about genetics. Listen.
I mean, obviously you don't either. Genetics. So.
You're right, but the way that you guys are so arrogant and thinking that it's so stupid. You have nothing better to say except where it just happens. It's like, it just happens. No, listen, okay, fine. Maybe it does, and I'm willing to accept that, but not if you guys are so arrogant and thinking that there is no other answer. Are you fucking kidding me? What if your genetics do work on purpose? What if your genetics, for whatever reason, which was the whole point of this conversation, was what I was saying, what if, not that I believe this way even, I was just saying, what if your genetics purposely made a person gay because they don't want that bloodline, whatever may be wrong, whatever, what if
but they don't know that it's 2020.
Have decided your, of course they don't. No, they wouldn't know. Why would they know what year it is? That makes no sense. My point is, what if your genetics, as they're building, no, that's childish. I know what you're saying, but no, but that's retarded. Your genetics don't get together, have a dinner meeting, and have a cup of tea and talk it over. No. Not necessarily. That wasn't where I was going with it. Not necessarily, but something in there. I'm saying, what if something in your genetics has prevented you from being straight because your genetics, they don't know that
like
there's
what?
technology.
Our genetics are just a bunch of assholes?
That was my whole point. What if your genetics purposely did that, and why would they do that? That was what I was asking. Obviously, it's crazy thought, but my point is that what if
yeah. Like your genetics
right,
are just like some
just
scheming evil
person. Mean it means that you have the choice. You don't choose to be born with or without a nose.
Your genetics,
you don't choose that.
Your genetics have been sitting passenger your whole life.
White.
Your genetics have been there your whole life, watching you make your mistakes and fucking up, and they were like, you know what? It's time for Kobe to stop his bloodline, and he doesn't need to go on any further and have any more kids because he's fucking bullshit. So
no, that wasn't. I'm gonna poison my thought process either. That wasn't my thought process either. Well, then it's a mistake, I guess. Then I guess it's a mistake.
Then what did we just argue about for 2 hours?
Done on mistake. I mean, is it really already 1 in the morning?
Is it 1? Holy shit.
My only point is nobody knows. But obviously, something there is keeping them from procreating, whether it's choice or not. It's something.
It's choice. Procreating is a choice. Like, it's like the genetics are some gods we have to please and bring them sacrifices. Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit that I'm in. Like, I need to fucking end this shit. Can you believe he's a Dallas Cowboys fan? Like, fuck this guy. We're ending this bloodline now.
See, I wouldn't know why something like that would happen, but I also don't know why a lot of things happen. I don't know why people are born black or white, or there's no answers to any of those things as far as like how these things ever happened to begin with.
Well, the pigments,
there's
their skin.
Yeah. But there's no answer to how it ever got started. We just answered it
for you.
There's no answer to things like, yeah, exactly. You're right. Genetics. Yep. Which is the answer to everything. Just so you know. Everything about you will come down to genetics, just as it will with a gay person. And the question is, that gay person isn't going to want to fuck and have a baby with another person of the opposite sex. They're going to only want to do it with a person of the same sex, not meaning that they can't. Okay, well, then they're not gay. Then they're not gay. If they want to fuck women, then that means they're straight. Who the?
Correct.
How is Marco online with us now?
Daddy!
What's up?
I want cheese stick and 2 bars.
For wanting to fuck a woman?
Daddy?
Or a man? Because I don't know the purpose of wanting to fuck a man, but I can tell you the purpose of wanting to fuck a woman.
That's a nut.
Yep, that's why you... Right. No one says it's your sole purpose, but it is your basic hardwiring. No, it is your basic. It's absolutely your basic hardwiring. It is. Yeah, you're right. I did say that. I didn't say that you were. I didn't say that. And like I said, and I even said I am a religious person, and I don't believe that that is your only purpose in life. I do 100% believe that genetically it is absolutely your purpose. It is your basic instincts. It is your basic instincts, meaning that's how you keep your species going. If you didn't have that drive,
Having a kid
there's
is
a
your
reason
basic
behind it. You think you just want to fuck a woman because her tits are big? Are you really serious?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're wrong. Yeah, you do.
Well,
you do.
Then why do we use condoms?
You only want to fuck a woman because their tits are big. But let me tell you something. The only reason you're attracted to those titties, the only reason you're attracted to those titties of that woman is because
you've always been attracted to titties.
And your genetics wants you to procreate. No, dude. That is the only reason you're attracted to titties is because your body is making you attracted to something to want to have sex with it, so that you can stick that dick in there and empty those balls in there so that you can have another human being.
Well, then why do you use condoms? Why do you come in the ass? Why do you come in her mouth? That doesn't.
You choose to. What do you mean? You choose to.
Yeah, but that doesn't result in a child.
But that doesn't mean you don't want to. That doesn't matter, dude. The fact is, you see a pair of titties, okay, and you get turned on by them. The only reason you were ever turned on by those titties is because you're genetically disposed to do so, because that is how you procreate.
Dude, let's get
Absolutely.
I bet you if you get some 14-year-old boys right here, right now, and you say, why do you think that girl's hot?
Dude,
they'll say
why
because
do you
I
keep
want to
going back on like what you want to do? I don't give a fuck what anybody wants to do. I'm literally talking about it doesn't matter what the fuck you want to do.
But you're saying that people want to have children because they're wired that way.
No, dude. I'm not saying you want to have kids. I'm saying your body is fucking telling you to. You are attracted to those titties for one reason, dude. It's because your body wants you to have sex with it. Okay, that's why titties are there. That's why you are sexually attracted, because it's science.
But
you are sexually attracted to women of the opposite sex.
Even though you want to have sex with someone doesn't mean you want to have children.
I don't fucking care what you want to do, dude. Your soul looking past it. I don't give a fuck about what you want. Your body wants you to, though. Let me tell you something. Your nuts, your sperm wants you to.
Okay, well,
you may not want to.
Your nuts may want it, but your nuts,
the whole purpose.
Your nuts aren't going to be like, oh, he's not listening to me. It's time to fucking end the bloodline.
No, your nuts are going to bust a nut and just assume that it's the warm, wet hole that it's
in a condom,
is a fucking pussy.
Or a lot of people pull out, or you're going to come on her feet, or her ass, or her mouth, or like...
So what?
So many things.
So what? What does that mean?
Because in that instance, it is just sex. It is not for procreation.
Dude, I don't fucking care about what you want and what
you don't care because it completely
on.
Destroys your point.
No, what the fuck do you mean? Dude, guess what? Guess what? Go pull up a fucking book, dude, and learn why are men attracted to women. Why do you find certain things sexually attractive? It's because your body is driving you to be that way, to get them pregnant. Guess what? I don't want kids. I don't ever want kids. I don't want any more kids. I'm done having kids. But I will always want
what about
pussy.
Your genetics, though?
And that is because I am genetically disposed to wanting pussy, because deep down in my subconscious, where I don't fucking understand the workings on the conscious level, is that my body wants to procreate. That dude, that is, if I could find my phone, I will fucking pull it up. Yeah, you want to bust a nut because you want to. Your nuts don't know.
But what if you want to bust a nut in her ass?
So fucking what? Dude, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't result in a child.
No shit,
therefore you're just fucking to fuck, not fucking for children.
You don't have... Dude, my God. Okay, so let me ask you this, because it seems like you don't understand basic science. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
If you see a... Do you think
you literally
that a man
started this argument
woman,
by saying that gay people have some genetics that doesn't want their bloodline to go on, but I'm the one that doesn't understand science.
Actually, what I said was, what if, and then I went on, because the basic reality is that if you are a man attracted to a woman, the only reason you're attracted to that woman is to procreate. Now, that's on a subconscious genetic level. That is why you are attracted to the opposite sex. Hate to burst your bubble. That's fact. Didn't make that rule up myself. I wish I could make the rules. I don't make those kind of rules, okay? That's just fact. You get hard, you get horny for a woman for the sheer fact that it's a procreation type thing. And that is not your choosing. That is just your body. Your body, dude. Your body wants to fucking
it is also your choosing.
Not your mind. Not your mind. Not your mind, dude.
Hey, but I got a question about that.
You have to understand that I'm not talking about what people want to do. I'm talking about what your body is built to do.
All right, Mr. Mallard, we're going to have
your body's built to do.
We're going to take a break here, just a moment, get our ads across. But first of all, we want a word from Marco. Go ahead.
Yes.
A fresh word in here.
This is in. Today, nobody has noticed or even heard, but ex-Israeli forces say there are aliens and they are amongst us and they are waiting for the human race to prepare themselves and be better as people before they show themselves to us. And actually they said that Trump was about to blow the whole lid on everything but didn't. He knows about it. And guess
Is this
what?
true?
Yeah, and supposedly there's a base on Mars.
Oh, I heard that Israeli dude.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting all riled up, but it's only because I feel like the basics of science are being acted like I just have this weird opinion. I'm literally only saying that the reason opposite sex are attracted to each other on a very deep level is because that is the way for procreation. But on so many other levels, there are so many layers to it. But you get down to the bare layer.
I agree with you. But how does the gaping work with that, though?
That was my question. Like, why is it that? Because listen, let me, and I have to reiterate. I'm not
the same question that we did
about. I'm not making shit up about. God damn it! I'm gonna pull the shit up. I mean, it's just fucking basic.
Pull that shit up on Breitbart. Come on.
I don't think Breitbart's gonna talk about science articles. I mean,
just kidding.
We're not talking.
Yeah, you know, actually, you're probably right there.
About what?
About everything.
All right, let's finish it.
Oh, fuck.
You there, Brandon?
Yeah, he's just mad. He's just, cooling down. Brennan, are you there?
What the hell's going on over there?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now. I know, apparently. Even though Marco just had the same thought that we did in the beginning.
Oh, really?
He was questioning it too, yeah.
Oh, wait, Marco, do you question that opposite sex are attracted in order to... Dude, hold on a second. Hold on.
Ask him what started all this.
What you're saying is... Listen here. You're acting stupid. Guess what? I will ask the original question. I will ask the original question, but listen here, you fucking retards. The part that you guys are literally arguing about, you're arguing that opposite sex are not attracted in order to procreate. Opposite sex are attracted because, well, we like to just have fun. Well, that's not why we are genetically wired to like the opposite sex. Sorry, it's just not. You're fucking retarded. I'm not gonna go any further.
Yeah, because what about people who are attracted to other men or not attracted to any sex? What is the point of their life?
Okay, look, listen to me, guys. Look, that's true. What you're saying, what you guys are saying, that's true. But then, but you and Sean, right. But then, that's just the outer skin. Now, if you look, you know, there's more things than just the outer skin. There's the
they
inside,
can't get that deep, dude. They're not getting that. They can't go that deep.
No, look. And you gotta go deeper. and you gotta go deeper, and it's about how we were made. I mean, because you're like, hey, when you see some tits, you're like, hey, you know, it's breastfeeding for your baby. You know, you see, you know, tall, good, strong body.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You think about
That's exactly what it is. You're
absolutely
why do you get a wired to be attracted to certain things.
So
exactly.
You can put it into their vagina so they can get pregnant.
And it's a choice. In a lot of ways, it's a choice. But guess what? There is a part of it that is absolutely not a choice.
Both of those. It's just not in the same order.
And I said from the very beginning that I don't know what the thing is with gays. I had an idea, and I said, what if it's this? But let me tell you what I didn't say. What I didn't say is that opposite sexes are attracted in order to procreate. I mean, that is what it is. But the gay thing, I can't say that I know the answer to that. Nobody knows the answer to why gays are gay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying strictly. I said there are all kinds of layers. There are layers to it.
Because
okay, now
there are
it's got
layers to it.
No.
Dude, I said this Alright, whatever. I said it has layers to it. I said you want to get down to the brass motherfucker tacks. You get down to the hardware. You get down to the genetics on why it's even occurring, on why it ever began to occur, on why it's happening, on why you want to fuck someone of the opposite sex. It is because you're built to fucking do it. And you're built to do it because that's how our species carries on. This isn't fucking controversial. What the fuck? No, I said it's layers. There are desires. There are wants. There are environmental things that go on. But genetically, if you're disposed to fuck a woman, no, I didn't, dude. You're. I don't believe it.
The brain. You guys are arguing.
This is hour 3 of the debate.
These guys literally can't go deep. They're so surface level.
But listen, you guys are both.
I'm literally not arguing with what you're saying, but I'm saying that there is a deeper meaning too. What we're all saying, that's yeah, of course, like yeah. And why do you want to bust a nut? Just because it feels good? Dude,
yes, because it feels good.
That's stupid. That is why you want to, but why does your body make you do it?
I just admitted it.
Kobe.
Because, yeah.
KB.
Huh.
You want to.
Huh, I'm listening.
Let Kobe do Hey, there's the levels to this woke shit, okay, Kobe? Not everybody, you know. Not everybody's on the same level of, thinking beyond.
My point is, you're right, but genetic
some people want to bust a nut, hate
that's
kids.
not, because guess what? You didn't just fucking think up something that was like fucking mind-blowing, and I'm not either. I'm saying the basic shit, which is you're genetically hardwired to procreate. Sorry, dude, you are, and some people don't do it.
No, it's not. You don't know his body. You don't know his body.
I'm saying if you're a human male,
if
you're a human male, that's not gay. If you're Dude, see,
can't wait
see,
to
this
have
is
a
what I'm talking
kiddo.
about. These guys can't get over like what they want to do, what their feelings have them wanting to do. Nobody's talking about their feelings. Nobody cares about your feelings. Guess what? Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Nobody cares about your feelings. All I care about is the fact
like
that you
you're
have
kind of
two
going
nuts
with feelings
and
there.
you want to fuck women, and guess what? That means that you literally are built to procreate. Okay. 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 No, you don't want to do shit. But doesn't mean your body and your nuts don't want you to. Doesn't mean that's not what you're fucking hardwired to do.
Who knows what the body wants? Like, what does that even mean?
Who knows what the body wants?
Is it another person inside of us?
You guys are crazy. Guys, I'm going to bed. You guys are kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, dude, we got 2 more hours of this. You have to stay on.
2 hours.
Man, I'll never make you guys just even no, you will never just concede that. Yeah, you're right. I think we are as a species, living organism, we are built to procreate as long as all the parts are there, except gay people, and which was my question to begin with. Since we are built to procreate, as all living organisms are, I find it odd, and so do many other people, that there are some of us in our species who are not going to want to have sex with the opposite sex, which will then create procreation. But like I said, when I say odd, I mean it's odd in the sense that, I say it's odd in the sense that we're all hardwired, or you're hardwired to procreate. You meet a gay animal in the wild, guess what? It's not going to have more animals.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
If we weren't hardwired, listen, I'm not saying that everyone. I mean, that was been my point too. That not all of us are hardwired the same way. Which is my question as to what is the difference there and why did it happen? Yeah. But if you are attracted to the opposite sex, then your body and you have all the working parts. Your body has built you for procreation, and you are then attracted to people of the opposite sex because your body, your genetics have hardwired you in order to then be turned on by that opposite sex. Because guess what? If you get turned on by that opposite sex and you have sex with them, then you can have a baby. You may not want a fucking baby, but that doesn't mean your body doesn't want you to make a baby because you have all the working parts and you're turned on by that person of the opposite sex. It's the whole purpose of being turned on by the opposite sex is to procreate.
But Kobe,
I don't really fucking care if you don't believe me or not.
Yeah, the body doesn't have a conscience.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything.
What are you saying, Margo?
Nothing. It was just talking about you get turned on by women. I don't know. I was just thinking about dudes who get turned on by other dudes. They can't help it.
All I'm saying is nobody's wrong about the wants and desires. Those are what they are.
But I know. But what does this mean, though? I agree with you saying. I'm totally with you. You know. But what does it mean if their penis grows and they're gay? Like if they can't get them pregnant or procreate, why would their penis still grow? You know.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
The argument we've been having.
That your body, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Your body on the outside, you're built with all the parts, all the correct parts, but your mind doesn't line up with all the parts because you're not going to be attracted to the opposite sex, which is the only way to have children in a physical. Oh my God! Here we go again.
Toby,
ring around the rosy, ring around the rosy.
I got a question. What if this was meant? What if this was meant to like, this subconsciously, like we're thinking of it being gay, but maybe it goes deeper than being gay. What if it's like a thing in the genetic bloodline that needs to end the bloodline so they make them stop reproducing, so they don't like the women like that, so they start, getting with men. They die, they don't have kids. Bam,
but that's just so. This is getting so far-fetched. Like, where is there evidence of this, or like, how are you coming up with this conclusion?
Off the top of my head.
Okay, well,
fucking now, off the top of my head. And you know what? I'm gonna put it down because it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it on YouTube.
It is. Oh, it's on YouTube.
Guys. Hey, you know what? I just, for the fun of it, found my phone. Just typed in why. I didn't say why. I said, are we built to procreate? Like all organisms, we are bundles of adaptations that each have local jobs. But all of these jobs have been subservient under selection to the goal of reproduction. In other words, ultimately, we have been designed to reproduce, and that's it. Yet more and more people are choosing to not reproduce. Exactly. People are choosing to not reproduce.
Yeah, and there's nothing genetically that makes them want to.
Oh, nobody said that.
That's what you said.
Yeah, if you're gay because you don't want to have sex with opposite sex, was
even if they're gay.
To have a kid. So if you're gay, then yes, something in you, being gay, has kept you from reproducing. That is what's held you back from reproducing. Simple science. If you're gay, you are being held back from reproduction because you're gay. Yeah, it doesn't because you live in 2020. Shut the fuck up with that stupid shit. We've already gone over that. Nobody wants to know about technology because nobody's... You're right. You can go out of your sexual preference and have sex. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Nobody's saying that. Like all organisms, we are bundles of adaptations that each have local jobs. But all of these jobs have been subservient under selection to the goal of reproduction. All parts. I'm literally here. I fucking typed in, "Are we built to procreate?" So now science. Here, what website is this? Here. This one is Psychology Today. Psychology Today. I'm sure it's a liberal fucking page because they all are. Here, I'll keep going.
No,
I'll keep going.
I'll keep going
if it fucking tickles your fancy. I'll keep going. The goal of all life is to reproduce. How they reproduce is the difference. Okay.
Some people don't want to.
I'm scrolling, buddy. I'm scrolling. You want me to find the one that fits your description? I'll try harder and harder, okay?
Hey, listen, Jesus didn't reproduce. No, listen, Jesus didn't reproduce now, did he? Right. Not everybody is supposed to reproduce.
Reproduction in society. Humans, like many other terrestrial life forms, reproduce sexually. We, like all other sexual creatures, are subject to instinctive sexual desire triggered by appropriate criteria.
Why not Jesus? Why didn't he reproduce?
Well, he was.
I'm just saying. I agree with
Jesus
you.
Was Jesus was tempted by man. He had all the same temptations that we all gone through. Because he didn't get married. It wasn't his life's purpose to get married. Jesus came here to live and die on the cross for our sins. So that's not really a relevant conversation for the rest of humanity.
I know, but if Jesus is the Lord of life, if Jesus is, the word of life.
Here's another article, and I'm not even going to go through all that. I'm just scrolling one after the other. The meaning of life is procreation. That's why we exist, to procreate. That's what that article says.
No,
okay.
Not for everybody.
Yeah, not to you. Why don't you write an article, buddy? You should write an article.
Baptist.
Write an article, dude.
Yeah,
I think people are dying to hear y'all's word.
Sure.
Write an article.
Not John the Baptist. Not Jesus.
Dude, all right. You want to play along? Pick your phone up. Pick your phone up and type in, you're scared to do it because you know you're about to get fucking shown stupid. Then type in your phone, are we built to procreate? That's all I fucking did. And I'm scrolling. And show me an article that is... Okay. Now you changed your tune. Okay. No, you changed your tune. Nope. No, dude. No. Yeah,
that is the fucking,
and I'm reading that too. But that is what I said. But I also too. We've gone over 1,000 things that you guys are arguing with everything I say.
The meaning of life is very debatable.
And you notice that you guys have literally argued with every point I brought up, and you're wrong on almost all of them, except for the ones that I said I was opinions and not facts. I have no factual evidence to back it.
I mean, even that statement is an opinion, though.
But I'm saying you have called me wrong on everything I said, and only one of what I've said was an opinion. All the rest was literally fucking fact that I am reading as I scroll through. Okay, yeah, you should write articles. You're so smart, dude. These college graduates over here, why don't y'all write articles? Why don't you put some shit on the internet to combat the shit that is all that I'm reading, and I'm not on some right-wing media, which I guess if that's what you guys think I'm doing.
No, I agree with you. The only thing I said was if we're meant to reproduce, and Jesus is the Lord, and the way and wrote the word.
Can humans reproduce asexually?
Why did he come and not reproduce? If we're here supposed to reproduce,
because I'm not. Because listen, guys, and I said this too. Definitely. Listen, Marco, I'll tell you, I get what you're saying, and I have said this, and this is consistent with what I've said in the very first hour of me talking about any of this. While it is our purpose. In our hardwires, eat, fuck, sleep, it is our purpose. It is how we keep our species going. It doesn't mean, and I'm a religious person, it does not mean that is your purpose on Earth solely. That is not what I said. I said it is your absolute hardwire, basic instinct purposes, is to eat, fuck, fucking sleep.
Yeah, it's not everybody has that.
You're right. And so what's wrong with them?
You have to eat to live. You have to sleep to live.
And you have to fuck if you want your species to live. You have to fuck if your species is to live. You don't fuck if no one fucks. If we all stop fucking today, and the year is 2020, we don't have a bunch of frozen sperm in a bank somewhere, and we all stop fucking, guess what? We all die. Sure. And if you want to commit suicide, you can do it. That's normal.
Yeah, it's not genetic.
Are you fucked in your head? No.
Yeah, hey people, I don't want anyone to live.
Alright, what do you want me to type in here in the internet? Here, I'll just type in what is the basic purpose of living organism. Let's see what that says.
Yeah, why do you think a 13-year-old like, you remember whenever you're 13-year-old, you want to fuck everything. Why did you want to?
Are we really? Hey, listen, hold on, time out. Are we really going back to the same thing that I have debunked a billion times? It doesn't matter what the fuck you want. Just because a 13, okay, if a 13-year-old likes a pair of titties, it's a little deeper than that. That 13-year-old has these instincts called hormones.
What about his genetics?
What those hormones want you to do? Those hormones, once you start producing semen, those hormones are there so that you can produce another fucking human. Now, yeah, it's 2020 and it sounds like, oh, well, you're a 13-year-old, you can't have kids. Well, yeah, okay, that's societal fucking shit. Absolutely not what I'm talking about. Not even a little bit. I'm only talking about why scientifically are you wanting to, why are you getting a hard-on from that fucking woman over there? It's because your body is built to fucking procreate, dude. I just Googled it and found it over and over. You guys are arguing like you're scientists and you haven't picked up your phone to Google shit. But for some reason, you think that you're right. And listen, I'm not saying you're wrong in the little layers of things, which is, no, it's not. You're fucking retarded, dude. Yeah, you're wrong about the one thing. You said I've been wrong about everything, and I've said that you're right, but all the shit you're right on is so surface level. Like, that's, duh. You want to fuck a chick because of her titties. Oh, wow. That was fucking groundbreaking evidence. Like, how did you get to that fucking how did you figure that out? That woman's big ass gives me a fucking hard on. Whoa. You're on another level. Yeah, I'm talking fucking base level. Exactly. Exactly.
That's a bar.
I mean, the crazy thing is that you guys won't even just say, yeah.
Like when people are on Tinder, they're like, oh, she's got perfect childbearing hips and she looks like she'd be a good mother. Yeah, this is it. This is the one I want to fuck.
Is this a left-wing thought process or something? Is that a new left-wing thing that we're not built to reproduce, and like our sexual attractions and hormones aren't just surface level?
I'm the middle.
Even if I give it to you that we're
because I didn't think it was political,
that we're built
but it
to
seems
reproduce,
like it's just becoming political.
It's not our purpose.
It is your basic instincts, which means
earlier you were saying that it's our purpose.
Molecular level. Yeah, it is your purpose as just a living organism. As a living organism, it sure as fuck is. Guess what? As a living organism, your purpose isn't to fucking go live, laugh, love, and go travel the world and see all the beautiful sights. That's not your fucking base level instinctual purpose, because your fucking instincts could give a fuck what you do. Your instincts, your basic level instincts for survival don't give a fuck what you do. They don't give a fuck if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah.
And neither do your genetics.
Your genetics obviously give a fuck about what kind of person you become, because that is why you are the person you are.
Now that you say that, I do remember my genetics stepping in and telling me right from wrong. So,
I mean, I can't believe you guys. I thought I literally was talking to people who acknowledge science. No, you're not talking about science.
Dude,
you're talking
you
about your
started
feelings.
the conversation by saying that there's people with gay people with genetics who don't want their bloodline to go on.
Hey, do me a favor, Sean. Tell me exactly how.
Why don't you Google? That's what I want you to Google. Go ahead, and Google that.
Okay, well, listen, I will Google that, I told you from the get-go that was an opinion and just a thought, but the hilarious part is that you're literally sitting here saying that we're not built and we're not sexually aroused and our hormones, they're not all for a basic level
I never said any
instinct.
Of that.
You absolutely have been saying that
we
for
have
the
been
past
saying
2
that
hours,
we get aroused, we want to fuck,
and your
but the
arousal
purpose of it is not for procreation.
And the sole purpose of that arousal, the sole purpose you got aroused, is for procreation,
fuck.
Dude.
No.
Yeah, it is the fuck, but you
want to fuck someone, but you don't want to have children with them?
Dude, because that's what you want. I don't give a fuck what you want, and neither does your basic level instincts. Doesn't care what you want. It makes you want things because it wants something in return. That's the only reason you want specific things, is because your basic level instincts give you those desires, and the purpose of those desires are the deeper purpose, which is procreation.
Deeper. Don't go too deep.
That is the purpose. That is the purpose. I'm gonna fuck. Okay. Alright, prove it. Prove it. Oh wait, you can't and you won't.
I mean, you can't prove your point
and
either,
I just proved it. I just fucking proved it over.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What do you mean? I didn't just read you fucking 5 headlines that say we are built to reproduce and that your sexual arousal and everything is based on
I don't care what I don't really care
need
what an
to reproduce.
article says.
Oh, okay, okay. You only care what you guys think up in your own heads with no evidence. You find me something. I literally just sourced about 5 things, and you guys sourced nothing, and you still think that you're right, but you've found nothing. Go find something. I'm encouraging you to pick up your phone and search whatever it is that you think will twist your thoughts onto paper and make you right.
I searched up if gay people have their genetics want to kill them, and it said no. So.
Okay, well, good. So you got that opinion that I said was opinion. It's hilarious. You're only sticking to the things that I said I can't prove, but everything I can prove, you won't go look up, and you're just like, nope, not true, not true. It's not true. Oh, really? Then prove it wrong. Everything that I fucking just said. Everything that I just said, dude. Yeah.
That we're built to procreate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a purpose.
Okay. What do you think we're talking about here?
I mean, you can fuck to have a kid, but you can fuck for fun too.
I'm not talking about your religious, spiritual purposes, dude. I've said that 100 times. Your religious and spiritual purpose is much different than what your basic anatomy, basic level, fucking instincts are. They're not one and the same necessarily. Absolutely, you can, and nobody. No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying, dude, no one disagreed, but you disagree that the fact that we even have been predisposed to those arousals are not on a procreation level. I mean, dude, that's absolute insane. The only reason I'm getting fired up is because I literally feel like I feel like you guys are like literally just refusing to fucking refuse, and it's pissing me off because I'm like, this is literally not fucking controversial shit. You scientists, on the left, on the right, in the middle, have all said the same fucking thing. We are built to reproduce. Some of us are not reproducing, but the reality is your sexual arousals. The reason why you find a woman attractive now. You might find different things attractive in different parts of the world. They find different parts of the woman attractive. You might find the ass. A black guy likes a chick's ass. Maybe a white guy likes a chick's tits, or vice versa. Whatever. You may be like specific parts of the woman, but the reality is the only reason that woman is turning you on is because at the very base level of your instincts is that you want. That's exactly what I've done from the first moment I opened my mouth about this topic, and you guys cannot grasp it.
From the first moment, you don't even remember what you started with.
So what? So what? So what? So what? What does that have to do with
it? So that goes against your whole point.
No, what? How? How does that go against my point? Please explain. How does that debunk the idea
because
that
it's not destroys what your purpose is.
So did you choose to be a boy when you were born also? No. These aren't things you're choosing. What? No, you're right. It's not. But if you can't fucking understand the relation between if you're not understanding the fact that you don't choose man or woman, sure, and also we don't choose who we're sexually attracted to. But when you're sexually attracted to a person of the opposite sex, the base levels. Now there are lots of layers. Fuck. Sure, you like that person. They look pretty. There's a connection there, relationship, whatever. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm literally only talking about your body. If your body knows nothing except how the fuck to all your body knows is the most base level. Eat, fuck, breathe, sleep, pump blood through my body.
Yeah, your body's not conscious.
Dude, what are you talking about? Your body absolutely has. You've ever heard of pheromones and hormones? What are you talking about? You people are driving me up the fucking wall.
What do you mean, you people?
Like pheromones? Pheromones and hormones, dude. They're not. You didn't choose what pheromones turn you on. You didn't choose what pheromones arouse you. You didn't. Did you? Did you choose what pheromones arouse you? Did you choose which hormones get turned on by specific things?
You're getting way off topic here.
It's actually part of the same thing. It's actually part of the same thing.
How?
Are you gonna go back to before you finish? Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna go back to choosing what you want? Because that's exactly when I was 5 years old. No, I wasn't thinking I want to have sex with a girl to get pregnant. When I was 5 years old, I had no sexual arousal. Yeah, because guess what, dude? Dummy, you're about to sound real stupid. Tell me how many times a 5-year-old busts a nut. You don't get there until you can reproduce. You don't get there until you can reproduce. But let me tell you something. Once you reproduce, yeah, and guess what? At that age, you were at reproduction age. You were at reproduction age. Same way with a girl when she has a period. Who gives a fuck what you're taught? Your body doesn't need to be taught what it already knows because you're fucking, you're a human being, and your body knows you're a human being. Your brain may not know, your mind may not know, but that doesn't mean your body doesn't know. That's great.
I actually thought that shower drain was pretty hot.
That literally does not debunk what I'm saying at all. Not even an ounce. How? How does that? How? What I'm saying is that it's not a goddamn choice. What I'm saying is that it's so. Okay, you're fucking retarded. Then you're stupid. That's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. If you. No, dude. Man, I'm talking to like children here.
Oh my god.
You can't procreate until you have reached that reproduction age. Until you have reached the age to reproduce. Once you have, let me answer my question. Answer my question. Do you choose your pheromones? What pheromones arouse you? Do you choose those pheromones? Because if not, tell me what the fuck is a pheromone for? What's a pheromone for? What do you think the pheromone is? Google it. Exactly. Google it. You won't Google it. Because you know for a 100% fact that you are damn wrong.
Genetics.
You have pheromones attract you, reproduction. It's all tied together.
Alright, and it makes you want to fuck, but does it make you want to have a baby?
It doesn't matter what you fucking want on the surface. You think wanting to fuck is strictly for pleasure. You're wrong. Fucking is for pleasure on our surface level, as far as we know, as far as we're conscious, unless we consciously want to have a baby. But your body is producing fucking nut because your body is thinking it's gonna have sex. Your body, not your brain, not your mind, not your feelings, not your heart, not your soul. Your body nuts to make a baby. It's literally not controversial. Okay. Well, yeah. You're trying to answer. You're trying to prove me wrong with the. You're saying the cause. You're saying or the effect, should I say? But you're trying to answer the question with the effect and not the cause. Yeah, friction causes nut. So, wow, groundbreaking. Dude, literally, if the fact that you're saying, dude. Okay, prove me wrong real quick. Just prove me wrong. Just prove me wrong. Oh, I'll wait for you to prove me wrong. Are you going to or no? Or are y'all just going to keep saying your opinions? Or are you ever going to prove me wrong?
All you're talking is
opinions.
Because
I'm proving you wrong. I read 5 articles, and you guys are still saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm making it all up. Dude, I learned this shit. I went to college. I don't know if you guys ever take a college class. I went to college. I kind of, fucking understand basic shit that is taught to us. dude, have you ever done research? Have you ever done a research? You've done research? Then can you do a little research to back up your theory or your I mean, I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm literally saying, I'm not saying anything I'm literally talking science with a couple of guys who are trying to just argue everything I say like it's, but you don't want to do that. And love is love, and it's 2020, and you can. I mean, dude, I'm just saying the basic shit. Yeah, because I'm translating what you guys are saying because I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't want children.
Okay. You're right. If you do want to come, you're right. You do want to come. You're right. You don't want kids. You don't. No. But you produce semen, so you were built to have kids. Whether you're not going to have kids,
whether you're built to or not, doesn't mean that you want to. Doesn't mean that there's something in you.
Do I have to say this again? Who fucking cares what you want?
Okay, well, who cares?
The fuck what you want?
Who cares if you think that?
What do you mean? If I think that, dude, I'm literally telling you science. Go Google. Why? Let me ask you this. You can say, because we don't care. Obviously, you care if you've been in this conversation with me for this long. You care. But you are, for some reason, very timid on going and searching anything on your phone that's sitting in your lap or next to you right now. You won't pick it up. Good question. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong without you guys. I know you guys have degrees in science and everything, and I know that, like, sexual reproduction is, like, your master and everything, and so, like, I'm really kind of barking up the wrong tree with talking to you guys about this shit, but...
Kobe, first of all, how dare you?
I'm just saying, look, I'm not even... Guess what? You prove me wrong, and then what? I read 5 headlines to articles that literally are just saying what I'm saying. It's not controversial. It's just normal, basic science. And you guys are like, no, I'm not going to Google anything, but you're wrong. Oh, really? Well, then Google it. Dude, okay, let's simplify this in a short sentence. What I'm saying is, so you don't know how to even search it. That's a problem, too. If you don't even know how to put your thoughts into words in order to search something, well, then how are you going to argue with me? I mean... You're incapable of searching your thoughts or researching. I'm literally just saying, I'll be quiet and wait for you guys to just pull something up.
All right,
pull something up.
All right, well, wait till after this game's done.
Just pull something up. And mind you, stay on the topic. So don't try to be like, oh, this right here says that.
That would be your game, huh?
My topic has been from the very get-go.
It was at the beginning. It was that gay people have genetics that don't want their bloodline to go on.
But what did I say about that? What did I say about that?
That doesn't matter. The point is that you change topics too.
And then, no, the baseline of that topic isn't that gay people are destined to die. That was literally just an idea that was popped up. That was a theory. The baseline of all that is that we're all built to reproduce. If you have the parts and you have the not homosexuality, reproduction is the basic instincts of living organisms. Sorry. Okay.
No.
Okay, it's not. Okay, no, it's not. You're right. Yes, you're right. Survival is absolutely
of your
the number
life.
one basic instinct. But the base instincts, first of all, I didn't say the base instinct and that's it. Reproduction in period. I said fuck, eat, and sleep. That's what I said from the very get-go. I'm not saying that. I am 100% saying that reproduction is the only basic instinct that us human beings and all animals have. But what I am saying is that reproduction is absolutely a part of your basic instincts. It is part of your... Okay, Google it. Oh, wait. Google it. Go search it. Come on. What are you scared of? Go search it. I fucking did.
Wait till after the game. I'm about to die.
Well, Brandon, do you have a phone or no? Is reproduction a basic instinct? Just search that. The most basic thing I'm saying. I mean, just search it. Just say, is reproduction a basic instinct, bro? Hilarious. Is this just because y'all don't have kids, so you're getting offended? I mean, this isn't an offensive thing. It's okay if you don't want kids. It's not a matter of, like, you're wrong or right for not wanting kids.
Yeah.
No, not unless you like don't want to have sex with the opposite sex. That would then make you have reproduction. What I'm saying is, if you choose not to have kids, that has absolutely zero to do with a basic instinct. And let me assure you,
but
basic
I thought that was the
instincts aren't a
purpose.
choice. If you think basic instincts are a choice, then that's why you're not understanding anything. Basic instincts are not a choice at all. Basic instincts are just that. They are just basic instincts. You ever heard of instincts? Go Google what instincts mean. Instinct is something that you don't control. You don't choose your instincts. Instinct is literally just, it is instincts. What it is. It's an instinct.
Your instincts are instincts.
Your basic instincts are to reproduce. Don't believe me? Google it. Dude, I both. What do you mean? I mean, number one, on your surface level, it's to fuck, to have fun, to have sex. No one disagrees with that in the world, dude. Or no one on this headset disagrees with sex is fun, and that's why you want to fuck. You don't want kids. You're not trying to get anybody pregnant. You just want to have sex. But basic instincts are not what you want or what you consciously are designed. I mean, your basic instincts aren't going to influence you in a way where you're like, no, I only want sex because it is my reproduction, my way of reproduction. No, of course not. Sex is fun. It feels really good. So, but let me assure you that it is a basic instinct that you are built to do because it is how your species carries on. Doesn't mean you have to do it. Doesn't mean you're wrong or right for doing it. But it absolutely does. It exists as a basic instinct.
But you said that gay people have something mentally wrong because they don't want to carry their bloodline on.
Okay. So like I said, when I said the gay thing, I literally was just like, what if this? And never once said that is fact, that has scientific backing or anything, because I don't fucking know. But what is your point in continuously saying, but you said that gay people want to die? But what does that have to do with anything?
What?
Okay, sorry. Well, because okay.
I wasn't there.
Okay, Sean keeps saying, but why do you keep saying that gay people have the gay people have a genetic whatever that keeps them from wanting to procreate and to have that basic? Sean just said, I'm asking Sean, why is he going back to that? What does that have to do with this other? I have said many times that the gay thing I have no idea about. What I do know for fact is everything else I said about your basic instincts as a human being. If it is to eat, fucking sleep, and that is your basic instincts, because that is.
Okay, but originally you said it was to eat, fuck, sleep, and procreate. So are you changing
the fuck
it now?
Part, no, dude. The fuck part is procreate. What do you mean? I really can't tell right now if y'all are fucking with me or if y'all are this dumb. I don't think you're dumb. I think you're. To
be really honest,
enough, but this isn't. I feel like you're fucking with me.
To be really honest, I am having a whole lot of fun.
I mean, that's okay because I'm not mad at you. I'm only frustrated that it's like you guys. I feel like I'm talking to a fucking bunch of stooges here. Like, you're not dumb. You know that there are such things, that the sexual arousals and pheromones and everything, it's not what you want. It's not because you want a baby. It's a basic instinct in order to procreate. Now, we don't do it only for that reason, but it is absolutely your basic reason of your body. A drive to have the drive for sex is not to say that you are doing it only for children, but it is the most base level as to why your body wants to fuck. But it doesn't mean that that's why you personally, consciously, mentally want to fuck, because that is not. But for some people, only some people want to fuck for kids. But the whole act of fucking was the whole. That's like saying that
the purpose of everybody.
Okay, but because what I'm talking about is not I'm not talking about what you want or what you physically or consciously thinking about. I'm talking about just the fact that your body is built that way. You are a living organism. You have all the parts. That means that your body is separate from the mind, totally separate from the mind. Your body is built to have sex to reproduce. I mean, it's funny, I guess. I mean, I just Googled it 5 times, but you guys are still wow. I mean, dude, I'm literally not talking about anything that is like that should make you think like no, this guy's just trying to fuck with us. Like, no, I'm literally just telling you why you got a dick and balls. I mean, you got a dick and balls just like the dog has a dick and balls, just like the fucking monkey has a dick and balls, because that's the only way that the species carries on. It doesn't mean that that's the only reason you'll ever have sex. Yeah, that's not the only reason you want to have sex. Doesn't mean that the reason you want to have sex to begin with isn't because your body wants you to procreate. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, I'm not saying that you want to have kids. You don't have to want to have kids. You can want to have sex literally just because it's fun. But it doesn't mean that very, very basic instinct level that your body is making you want sex for the sheer fact that it thinks that you're going to reproduce. That's the only thing. It thinks your body your body doesn't know that you're sticking your dick. Is that true? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true at all. Earlier you said a 5-year-old wants to jack off because it feels good. So you don't think that instinctually your body is going to know the opposite sex? Now that might be something to Google. Who knows, if you're in the woods, you never met anyone of the opposite sex, would you instinctually know that a woman is what you're to have sex with, or would you think a man, or what? That's a good question. That is the type of question that is acceptable. But to say that your body doesn't have the basic instincts to fuck in order to reproduce, I can't handle that, and that's why I have a show. I can't allow you to walk away from this conversation and really believe that.
I know, we already figured that out.
I'm doing a service to you guys. Nope, you're right. No, absolutely disagree. You don't know what you want to do. Just because you do or don't know what to do doesn't mean your body doesn't know what to do, dude. Your body knows what to do. Just because your mind doesn't. You're still talking 2 different things. Just because your mind doesn't know or anything, if you can bust a nut, guess what, dude? You can reproduce, and that's the purpose. That's the purpose of your nut form. That's the purpose of your sperm forming in your body. That's the purpose of a woman getting her first period. She doesn't have to learn from other girls that her period had just come up. Her period is going to come up whether she's lived in a cave her whole life or whether she's in a society. It doesn't matter what it is. Your body. No, that's the whole purpose of what I'm saying. Doesn't matter. You're talking about what you know. I know, but dude, your body knows, dude. Your mind may not know. You may not know to have sex, but your body having a period, do you not understand that not every part of your body has like a brain, right? Like there's one brain in your body and it functions and it keeps everything functioning, but it doesn't mean like you can't have thoughts in your vagina. You know that, right? Your vagina doesn't have thoughts. So your vagina doesn't have thoughts. So your vagina doesn't think, hey, put a dick in me now. No, your vagina just works as it's supposed to. Your vagina works as it's supposed to. As long as everything is functioning properly, your vagina will just operate as it is built to operate. Just as your balls and your dick will operate as they were made to. And that just so happens to have sex and reproduction is the cause and effect, or the outcome of the sex.
Oh, thank God.
Joy, pleasure.
Thank God, Marco Googled it. Marco, what is the answer?
I don't know. I got offended, so I got off.
and a little thing called reproduction. Listen, you guys are all right, but you're very wrong on only one part, and that is that we are built to reproduce.
What are you talking about? You guys
and
are
your body
wrong.
knows it without you even knowing it. Your mind doesn't have to know what your body knows.
But even
you
if
wouldn't
we're
have
built,
a period
it's not
otherwise.
the
You wouldn't
purpose of our life.
produce sperm. You would not produce sperm. It is the purpose.
Okay.
It's not the sole purpose, but it is the basic purpose. It is the reason why everything else falls into play.
Right.
Yeah, would you want to do that, or would you want to do this? Or would he want, which is not part of the conversation at all?
I think the point of the whole argument was that I'm pretty sure you can't answer that question because the point of the whole argument was about subconsciousness. So if you don't even know it, how can you answer that?
You're right. You're right. Subconscious. Okay, so you take subconscious to a different, like a deeper level than even subconscious. It's not even really, it's not a matter of consciousness, actually. It's more of a matter of just your body and doing what it was built to do. I'm talking about like in a mechanical, like a molecular. No, like a mechanical, like no brain power necessary. The only reason the brain is even involved is because the brain keeps things functioning. Okay. Yeah, that's friction. Yeah. Friction, right. Yeah. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Your body is a machine in a way that it operates and it has functions. There's functionalities to all your body parts, all the organs, everything. And guess what? Your balls, your dick, your vagina, the functioning purpose of those was for reproduction. And the sexual pleasure part, that is, for one, it causes. I'm not saying it's separate. Listen, it is what the drive for sexual pleasure brings you to sex, which likens your chances of having a baby, dude. Listen. I'm not even going to argue about it anymore because you guys literally won't at all go search anything. You're literally just talking about your thoughts and your feelings, and I'm literally just telling you what is fact. So, whatever. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. No, I think you're the only one emotional about this stuff. I'm literally telling you just fact. Y'all aren't ready for this conversation, obviously. Y'all need to go study.
It has been a lot of
fun. And then we'll come back and talk more. After y'all get a little learned, we'll talk.
I want to talk about something.
I need some peers here to talk to, so go get studied and let's talk. Sure.
Wait, hello?
Yeah?
Oh, who left?
Yo?
Probably because it's like 1 a.m. My phone died though, so I don't even really know what time it is. But it sucks because I gotta get up fucking early. But I'm not ready to get off.
What time you gotta get up?
I gotta go to the dump in the morning, and then go to work.
Like
so
isn't that normal? Taking shit?
Huh?
Don't you take a dump every morning?
Oh, not that kind of dump. I gotta go to the actual Arlington dump.
Where's that at?
It's up on like what is that road? Green Oaks, I think, or yeah, it's kind of like by Euless a little bit. It's like up, is it Cooper or Collins? I don't know what road it is. It's just north of the barn a little bit. I gotta go there and dump a fucking trailer.
Why?
Somebody at the barn needs to use the trailer, so I gotta dump out just garbage that's in it.
Is it like a community barn or something?
No, it's Jordan's barn that she works at, but there's some horse trailers that we share with like another person, and one of the horse trailers has a bunch of garbage in it, and that's the trailer she happens to need to use, so I have to go fucking dump it.
I got a
That
question.
sucks. What?
My cousin, she's gonna be having quinceañera, and I was wondering, you know, you got the barn and the horses, but I was wondering if I can have her quinceañera there, you know, get some tables and chairs.
You don't have a cousin.
No, I do, and we're gonna get some, like, they got 2 horses, they can bring them. You know, we're just gonna have a little dance.
Are you serious?
Couple cars, yeah, and we'll pay you however much you need it. No.
I don't think I don't think Jordan would mind, but the owner of the barn is the one who is the weird one as far as things like that go. Doesn't mean a question.
Now that's racist. Things like that.
She's white.
Things like that. You heard it right, Sean?
Man, y'all got me sweating, dude.
You heard it.
I shouldn't be sweating in this house right now, but it's also fucking hot. It's like hot outside. What the hell's up with the temperature today?
Quit talking.
That's some bullshit. I'll tell you what.
Quit talking.
80 damn degrees in December pisses me off.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy, ain't it?
I want it to be cold outside.
It's not gonna, my friend. All those clothes I bought for the cabin are for the cabin.
Dude, it's not. Yeah, it's not gonna be cold like through the rest of the year. I don't think we're gonna have like anything colder than like 50-something degrees, except for at night it gets down lower. But like
during the day,
yeah, daytime we don't have any kind of like cold days in the future. I looked at like the 2-week forecast, and it's like all like mid 50s to 60s and some 70s, and it's bullshit, really.
You can believe the love I know I feel. Yeah. Man, I wish we could play hockey. That'd be cool. I wonder how hard it is.
I don't know how to fight this guy, dude. What do I do?
So
while crouched, you can move silently.
Left, right. Come on, you fucking faggot. Left, right.
Fuck, this game is...
You're never gonna beat it, aren't you? Kobe, you're never gonna beat that game, are you? Not like this. Sean?
Yo.
Are you gonna buy the Matrix game when it comes out for PlayStation 5?
What is it?
The Matrix.
The Matrix?
Yep.
I don't know if there's a game for the Matrix coming out.
Yeah, you remember the one that they used to have for PlayStation 2, I think?
I was never into the Matrix, really.
Oh, you're never really into it. Well, guess what?
Cool,
dude?
but
I'm gonna order some pizza, get some Doritos, I'm gonna have some weed. We're gonna watch it, dude. You're gonna fall in love with it.
I mean, I've seen it. It just didn't hook me, I guess.
It didn't resonate with you well? Like it just...
I mean, it's okay, but like, I don't know. Whenever it came out, everybody was like, oh my god, the fucking Matrix.
So, I was in San Angelo when that movie came out. I was at my cousin's house, and they always go to the movies. And we were going to go to the movies. I had no idea what the Matrix was about. Never heard of it. Never seen the preview. Nothing. My cousin's like, hey, we're going to go to the movies. So it's like, oh yeah, what are we going to go see? The Matrix. I was like, the Matrix? It's like, what is that? He's like, it's just a movie about, like, you know, the computers and coming out of it. And I'm like, what?
Marco, do you have work tomorrow?
It is about the computers.
I was like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh, I don't want to see it. I was like, fuck. So I went to go see it with him, and then, dude, it blew my mind, dude, seeing Trinity jump up in the air in slow motion and like do the 360 around her. I was like, whoa. Dude, that movie blew my mind. Because I didn't know anything about it or what it was going to be like. The last movie that did that was Pacific Rim. When I saw that in theater, I was kind of like, whoa, that was cool.
Everybody talks about Pacific Rim, and I
lost
feel
me
like I've
there.
never seen it.
No, it's not that cool. It's just cool in the theater. Just the way it would look.
I thought it looked like a stupid movie, honestly, but maybe in theaters it was kind of cool.
It is, but in theaters it was cool.
Just because of the loud noises and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how a lot of Michael Bay movies are. They're just loud and impressive because of all the loud explosions, but...
And the way it looks, too. Michael Bay, look at you throwing out names and talking about explosions. You wouldn't.
Dude, you know, explosions and
You wouldn't
such.
know a true film if it bit you on the ass, would you? You know, when
That's not
Michael Bay.
true. Tombstone's
You
my favorite movie.
you know Keaton White's film?
Dude, how
Huh?
do I take this guy out? Man, I need somebody that's played this game to help me figure this shit out.
Let's
But
play sure.
what's the problem? What keeps happening?
I'm supposed to like take this guy out. I'm supposed to silently take this guy out. But I have no clue what to do. I mean, I figured out how to hack the screen that's supposed to distract him. But then I'm supposed to take him out, but I don't like know how to pull my gun out. I don't know how to fucking
I
do
mean,
anything.
can you crouch? You can crouch and sneak up to him.
Yeah, I can crouch. I can crouch, and I do crouch.
Walk up
but
to him. Yeah.
when I do that and I try to fight him, he always kills me. I'm gonna try it one more time though. See if maybe if I.
Can you just sneak past him?
No, I think I'm supposed to take him out. It says, while crouched, you can move silently. She said, take him out quietly.
Yeah, so crouch and take him out. Make sure you're behind him, move slowly. Don't full on crouch,
Oh, I did
walk.
it. I did it. Holy shit, I did it. Finally. That's all I had to do. I just had to crouch and be real silent. I kept being too loud every time I go up to him and he'd turn around and beat my ass.
That is a problem.
I just had to be a little more delicate with it. This is just training, and I have not gotten through the fucking training. I never was the best at video games.
At least you're good at the game live.
Live. You mean GTA?
No. No, dude.
I did it. I had to take some melatonin to try to get myself go to sleep. Fuck. I hate this shit.
Well, you starting to have insomnia or something, or what?
Not really insomnia necessarily. I feel like that's a little more hardcore. It's more just
You just
fucking
want
being
to be up and
distracted by
hang out,
things.
being distracted, want to be up,
Yeah,
fuck
I'd
it,
rather
go
stay
to
up.
sleep.
Y'all are up. Y'all can stay up late. I don't want to stay up late. I don't know. I just feel like I just don't think I could go straight to sleep. Yeah, none of y'all have work tomorrow?
No.
I got work tomorrow. It's just at
Oh, what time do you get off?
Whenever I'm done.
How many hours does your route typically take on average?
I mean, it's supposed to take 8 hours.
Did you say 8?
Yeah, but I mean, it could could be 2 hours, could be 5 hours.
So do y'all deliver as late as 9 o'clock?
I mean, whenever you take all your packages, whenever you take them from the station, like, you're pretty much agreeing to deliver all those packages, so it's your
So you gotta finish the route. Like,
I mean, if it gets to be 7 o'clock or even 6 o'clock, you know, or even if like a bunch of people have smaller routes and they get done before you, they'll send you a rescue, someone to take some of your bags, and deliver them.
oh wow, really?
Yeah. They'll just say like he's gonna be at this address. This is his next few stops. Within his next few stops, like go meet him. Go to that address, and then whenever you pull up, there's usually an already Amazon van there.
Have you ever had to do that? Get somebody back you up?
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, they'll send people just because, you know, just because you have a bigger route. To get everyone home.
Do you ever help people?
Yeah, you can refuse to rescue, but if you do, you forfeit your 8-hour guarantee. We have an 8-hour guarantee thing where, like, if you work 2 hours or if you work 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, if you are on time every day and you do all your rescues and stuff and you don't have any, like, e-mentor infractions, then
you get
8 hours
8 hours
guaranteed. Yep.
Can you get overtime?
Yeah.
Or is it like something you need approval for?
No, you can get overtime. I mean, you can't work 7 days in a row. That's Amazon's
Sounds like
law.
they kind of keep you from getting a full 40-hour work week too,
And,
though.
I
They
mean,
send
yeah,
you home a lot, right?
yeah. A lot of
You
the
get 8
time
hours
their
and they send you home?
strategy, huh?
You get 8 hours if they send you home?
No, then you didn't work.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, a lot of the times, well, it's weird because they don't do this all the time, but like sometimes, like whenever the pandemic, like that last April or March, whenever it got real big, they were doing this too then, and now they're doing it because it's the holiday season. But what they do is they hire or they schedule more people than they need, so that whenever people don't show up or call in, whatever, or even if they don't want to work, if they want to give up that, yeah, then they have extras. But it sometimes results in everybody showing up, nobody wanting to give up their shift, and then they have to send home 12 people.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No, man.
A lot of times those people want to go home and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to work today, so I'm glad I'm an extra." Or people will be like, "An extra can have my route because I don't want to work."
Some
But
people are trying to live off that shit.
yeah, there are those times. Like whenever the pandemic started, there was one day where they sent 22 people.
See, I figured you guys would be
22
busier during the
extras.
pandemic as people started buying online so much.
That's what I heard. Like whenever it started, people were saying that their Amazon orders were taking weeks, sometimes a month to get their order, and like we slowed down. We literally got less packages per day.
That's crazy. I read something that Jeff Bezos' like net worth like has fucking blown up since coronavirus.
So that means that means FedEx went down while people were ordering from Amazon more during the pandemic than FedEx. Is that what that is?
I mean,
because Amazon is booming, and I always see Amazon trucks out there.
I know that FedEx, UPS a little bit, but especially the USPS have been hurting. The thing is though that like used to before we had so many delivery companies that worked for Amazon, we used to outsource it a little bit to the post office. And I have a friend who works at the post office, and he said that shit sucked because he had to like work an extra day. They had to stay and complete their shift, and they had hours more of deliveries, and it was all Amazon. They quit doing that shit, and now they just have their own delivery companies do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know you. I don't like you. As if now I'm all over you. Boom!
Alright, guys, I better go to bed. I'm sorry for getting all riled up, Sean. That's all this kratom.
Whatever it is. You and your politics.
It was actually a lot of fun.
It's not politics!
I know.
I know. Alright, so we're going to play tomorrow night? Because I really need to get into this
tomorrow
game.
Morning? Or when are you coming back from all that shit tomorrow?
No, dude, I got to go to the office tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday, right? Are you going out, or are you enjoying watching movies, or are you getting online?
I don't think so. Hopefully I get to come home. Hopefully she doesn't spring up some bullshit on me.
Yeah, that's true.
Like family time or some bullshit.
Yeah, some family bullshit time.
Yeah.
You and them baby kids.
Baby kids.
Baby kids.
I gotta charge my headset though. Alright then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Alright, good night, Sean. Good night, Cody.
Peace and love.
Good night, y'all.